Peace, rise and shine, Sunshine TV. You're in the building. And we're going to do a quick class. I wasn't even going to do a class. Look, my palm itching. I wasn't even going to do a class because of the things that I have, on my consciousness. But it's nothing that I can't handle. It's just things that I got to do today. But listening to the young Grandmaster Rashad Jamaal. Shout out to Rashad Jamaal. Namaste, Ashe. To the ascended masters, all ascended masters out there. To the gods and goddesses. To the ancestors. To all my ancestors. From my DNA as well. Even though they all my ancestors, But understanding the Christ energy, and I didn't choose to learn this stuff. It's always been in me to be the light being. It's in my DNA, and I'm unlocking it. And that's all I can say. I don't want to get too technical and lose my people, because air likes attract and under likes repel. And there's a moral compass that's always been in me. Like a constitution. There you go. All right. Nature's constitution. Nature's matrix. And then you got, this man's matrix. The corporation, United States corporations. And I always knew the difference. I always knew there was something wrong with how we was operating in our community. Like under a spell, sort of. Like I always, knew certain things. And we already superstitious in many ways. I was already superstitious because of our bloodlines and our nature. There you go, the way we're nature, the way we're designed. It's just the way it's beautiful. All right, now before I get into the class with the Grandmaster Rashad Jamaal, he's going to talk a little bit about this right here, William Shakespeare. And how he was a magician, great, super supreme grandmaster magician. All right, of this right here, of the Bible. My favorite books that I'm always researching and learning new things from. I swear, there's so many spells, so many metaphoric things that you can unlock by really learning these. Kabbalah, the Kabbalah period, and I love speaking in code anyway, so it's just beautiful. Knowing the algorithm, knowing the algebra, knowing the alchemy, knowing the sciences. All right, and Europe back in the Dark Age. During the Dark Ages, there was 16 Moorish universities. Well, Islamic universities. That was because the Moors came in and civilized, I guess the people in Rome, Anyway, I'm already 3 minutes in. Let's go, man. I wasn't even going to do a class.
Her attention, the less she liked you. Because you was giving her so much attention that you was like actually pushing her away, right? We call it being thirsty in Chicago. Like, damn, you thirsty as hell. Relax, give her some space. But you chasing her down every period. She eventually, right? A lot of guys who they jump in the DM and they just over aggressive in the inbox. Even if she likes you, the goddess is like, hold on, this nigga got AIDS or something. This nigga too thirsty to get in my drawers, right? And it's the same thing with the guy. Like, if she's all up on you, you like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much you like her, you like, hold on, you little, let a nigga spread his wings. Let me get my wingspan on, Me eat these out. I can't do that to you all up on me. We gotta be in the middle.
Well, girl, young lady,
that's because
older woman with certain
unlike
that shit scares me.
Attracts, repairs. But, so if you feel like somebody like you too much, it can literally push them off.
Oh yeah, that shit is scary.
It's different when you're in a relationship, married. Y'all locked in. That's different. But I'm talking about before you get to that point, right? That all has to do with the basic of understanding magnetism and how it works, and magnetic structures, how they work. And Zeus, who ended up being the head scientist of the original 23 scientists, he was the one that discovered that supreme mathematic arithmetic. All right, because they didn't teach us about real math in school. They taught us math, arithmetic. They didn't teach us about supreme mathematics, cosmic mathematics. Okay, they watered it down. They watered math down to us. Okay, math goes way beyond numbers. All right, that's a whole nother lesson for a whole nother time. But just know that it does. All right.
The generators, operators, and destroyers, deities.
So, why am I saying this? Because William Shakespeare was one of the most powerful sorcerers to ever walk the planet. Now, we know that the sorcerers, we know this is all our magic, right?
Yes.
But in everything is magic. Everything around you is either light magic or dark magic. This is where light code lockdown comes from, right? So, William Shakespeare understood that unlike attracts, like repels. And being led from principalities working for Zeus' side, this is why they even created homosexuality.
Oh shit!
The force that like to put a cripple in something that's accepted on a multiversal level.
Been desensitized. Right?
All throughout the multiverse, feminine energy and masculine energy come together. It's never feminine and feminine or masculine and masculine.
That's what I know.
So he realized that if he could push that agenda, he could kill two birds with one stone, because he could slow down the birth rate and the productivity of these souls entering the realm. Now, to implement that, they started showing a lot of males naked all around Europe, all around Rome. These white men, anciently, like I say, this is where Christmas came from. The pagans, they would beat their wives. They didn't like women.
They created.
This is why when they wrote the book, they disregarded women. All right, they don't care about our goddesses, but they don't like their own women. All right, we talk about at the highest level. All right, the hierarchy. So
it's either it goes for you or
a lot of people that participate in homosexuality now, they do because they genuinely like other men or like other women or whatever they're into, because it's become a thing over the course of the way they socially engineer society, the way they socially structure society. It's become like a thing now, right? But when it was first created, it wasn't created to be a thing. It was created out of pure dislike and hatred for our species and the planet. You gotta remember,
now look,
that's not nature. Okay, Zeus is against nature, so it's not natural for a god to be with a god, or a man to be with a man, or a woman to be with a woman, or a goddess to be with a goddess. Keyword natural. So what's the root word in natural? The root word in natural is nature. Okay, so being against nature, they're going to do everything that's unnatural. So that was a direct attack against nature, one of the many that they implemented, led by William Shakespeare. Now, the cool thing is this: William Shakespeare is also the same individual that created the Bible. Okay, William Shakespeare is an alias because you know William Shakespeare as King James. King James and William Shakespeare is the same individual. In fact, William Shakespeare was like his stage name.
Yes.
All right, no different than you got Sean Carter, Jay-Z.
Rappers.
Right?
Same people, same energy.
Being this sorcerer, this is why he created the Bible as King James. And then his sorcerer name was William Shakespeare.
Same energy, same.
He was a playwright. But if you read the Bible is all about the mixing of words and the way they are used. They are used in a
Naga, same Khans,
in a hypnotic type of way to lure your soul or your spirit away from the essence of truth.
Mysticism.
Everything that we did, he inverted. We normally meditated before Bible ever came, so he made us close our eyes and pray. We've been had Orishas. We've been tapped into our ancestors, so he had us praising their ancestors, their white gods.
Something created.
I told you, Jesus was never real, but the story is. The picture they show you of Jesus, that's Constantine's son.
Yes.
Constantine was the one that changed the Sabbath originally from Saturday, which was the rest day, if you want to call it that, because we know days ain't real. But based upon energy, Saturday or Saturn, right? Saturnalia, Saturn. Right, on a Saturday, he changed it from Saturday to Sunday, right? Because that was the energy point when they wanted to try to worship our sun, all for magical ritual purposes to try to drain energy from it.
I gotta get my
The sun would fry him. The sun would kill him. That's when they realized, like, hold on, we can't take the sun. No matter how much we have destroyed them or we destroyed their ancient pyramid structures, the lower the vibration of the planet,
Can't
even
get
though they
rid of
dropped us
that.
from the 33rd dimension down, they still can't shine on the frequency of our sun.
So we're gonna end it right there for a second. You know where you can find the Grandmaster on I think, yeah, he's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. I'm not sure if they got him on Facebook. But peace, love, peace, cosmic love and light. All right, you know, one time for the one time, always.